I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about the world in which we live. It is very sad to me because as a father, you have to always raise your children up in a way in which it pleases God. Now, an incident happened today. My daughter and my wife. My daughter does some classes, and she went to have this class today. And there was a little girl who was very mean to her. She was just standing there minding her own business, and the mother didn't do a thing. She watched her daughter snatch from my daughter's hand. My daughter was holding some flowers, and she just came and tugged it out of her hand and snatched it. And my wife told me about that when she came home. And I asked her, I said, what did the mother do? And she said nothing, just sat there and looked at her. So I thought to myself, the Christian life, fatherhood and the Christian life, how do you handle stuff like that? Well, the worldly side of an individual will want to say, well, if someone snatches something from you, you better go snatch it back. And on top of it, you better knock them upside the head. No, don't do that. Because God said if someone hits you, you hit and give them the other cheek. Someone hits this cheek, well, turn this way and say, go ahead, hit that one too. God said if someone takes your coat, you better just give them another one. So to speak, I'm paraphrasing. Go look it up for yourself. But you treat others nice. Even though it may be perhaps a different side of you that wants to do bad. No, God said, listen, if you think to do evil, if you think in your little mind, you know what, I ought to bat you up top of your head. If you think that, you might as well just went ahead and did it. So you have to change your mindset. So I just thought to myself, as a father, how do you handle that? Well, I thought to myself very deeply. And I said, come here, baby girl. Let me teach you something. If someone ever snatches from you again, and they do something evil and mean like that, this is what you need to tell them. Hey, don't do that. That's not nice. God's not happy. And if they do that, well, like God said, listen, you treat a person nice after they do you wrong, they're going to heap a pile of coals on their head. They're going to be very upset and angry that you treated them nice and they were so mean to you. That's the world we live in. It's fatherhood. And I know I have many more of these days coming. Well, I have to treat them or teach them to treat others nice, even when they treat them bad. That's the golden rule. You treat others how you want to be treated. And you have to always remember that God said, vengeance is not mine. It's not mine, but it's God's. God will repay. Perhaps he doesn't pay it back in this life. He will in the next life, my friend. So always remember the word of God each day. We'll keep the devil away. For a season, be a good parent. Be a good father. Be a good mother. God is pleased when you just obey him and treat people with respect.